Yo, shout out to the whole Yankee fan movement. What up, man? Y'all good? Man, I'm good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all guys think we are approaching the rematch era? And I'm not talking about a rematch battle here or there. I mean a rematch era where it's a whole bunch of rematches getting ready to start happening on these cards. You've just seen that Calico announced he's having a rematch with Shotgun Suge on Black Mafia Battle League. It's going down to Michigan. I like it. I like it. I like it. They both got way better. They both got way better. Battle raps changed so much. They're both more lyrical now. I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And they know what it's like to give us that real battle rap feel because they from the old era. Now, Shotgun Suge, you're going to be facing a lot of tension. People going to be ice grilling you, mean mugging, talking during your rounds. Somebody might throw a rotten banana or a tomato at you because they still going to be mad from that first battle when you was talking about proof. They still going to be mad. That's going to be the only way to let you know how mad they actually are. Now, on the flip side, Shotgun Suge's been asking for this. Not just a rematch with Cal, but a rematch with Cal in Michigan, specifically. So he knows all of this. You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be fire, man. I think they both got way better. I think this is low-key a grudge match. Yeah, they kind of battled each other in that 2-on-2 when it was Calico and Hollow versus Old Red and Shotgun Suge. But this is different. It's 3 rounds of this. Y'all got to get this off y'all chest. I think this is going to be fire right here. So that's one rematch. You see that URL has announced it's going to be Ill Will versus Tay-Rock. I'm not mad at this because this is a volume setting number 1. I honestly have not been hearing from Ill Will. Maybe he's having battles that I don't know about or something like that, but I ain't really been hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a dope look for him to get his name back out there. The only thing I don't like about this battle is this, right? I can't even say don't like, but it depends on how it plays out. Tay-Rock was in Top Floor Loot Live the other day, and he's still running around talking about my contract ain't like yours. I feel like this, B. This whole Tay-Rock, you trying to rap 8 to 10 minutes, and your opponent is only getting 3 or 4, I think it's corny. That's not a real battle right there. How do you judge something like that when one person's rapping 4 minutes and the other one is rapping 10? I don't even understand that. I feel like for it to be a legit battle, y'all got to have the same amount of time, bro. That doesn't even make sense. I did not like Big K and Tay-Rock. And that was the battle that we wanted to see mad long ago. I'm talking about when Big K was on URL, not when he went to go battle T-Top. When he was on URL the first time, we was already talking about him battling Tay-Rock then. So to watch King of the Dot let y'all do that and fuck that battle up, because that's what I think actually happened, because Tay-Rock his round started dragging on after a while, I thought it was kind of crazy right there. I'm not saying Tay-Rock has to do that to win battles, but that's what's actually starting to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to get irritating. For me, it is. Now, if Tay-Rock going to rap 8 minutes and his opponent going to rap 6 or something like that, all right, then, all right. I'm talking about the double the time limit. That's unacceptable right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what URL is going to do with this, but I'm really not mad at that. The reason why I'm asking this question is because, and we just got to keep it real, it's still the same names that are selling out these cards. A lot of these people that battled 15 years ago, 12 years ago, over a decade, they're still the main names in battle rap, yo. They've all, for the most part, battled each other. And whatever battles that's out there that haven't happened yet, TBL's grabbing them up. Either TBL's grabbing up when Surf come home. I know URL gonna lock something in. He probably got a couple of battles. But, like, for the most part, a lot of people already battled each other, yo. And you have to understand, look around. There ain't that many leagues this year. Easy already said Chrome ain't really doing nothing this year. He said the trenches might have a couple of small events, 2 or 3. I remember him saying that. Now you got TBL trying to hold it down. You got T-Top trying to hold it down. And Calico's going to be dropping events every now and then. He's not going to be dropping events every month, every other month, though. Hell, I don't think T-Top is either. We don't got Bullpen no more. Now, at this point in time, we don't even got the Riot no more. So it's like King of the Dot does shit whenever they want. URL is focusing on the up-and-coming names right now. See what I'm saying? RBE's not here. Who else? Now, Black Ice Cartel, they're still doing things here and there, but it's not like how it used to be. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So something's going to have to give, because if all the big names retire or just stop battling because there's no one else to battle, what's going to happen to the culture at that point? I hate to say it, but a lot of these up-and-coming, this is why I always said leagues got to just make their own battlers. I've always said that, bro. Because I knew eventually we would get here. to the point where everybody battled each other. We got mad leagues could have made their own battlers, yo. Mad leagues. And we would have a whole bunch of different battlers out here with somewhat of names, somewhat of budget, and it will keep going on. We've been relying on the same people to push this culture forward. It's actually kind of crazy. Because now I feel like we're approaching the rematch era. We might have a rematch card or something. We might have to. We might have to. I'm watching. But let me know what your thoughts is on the rematches at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're definitely moving towards that direction now. At one point, I did want to see Jazz and Miss Hustle. At one point, I did. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of stuff started happening. It was just like, you know what, whatever. Jazz clearly don't want to do it anyway, so I'm not even tripping over it. The main reason why I wanted is because, like, Jazz clearly is number one, while Hustle always thought she was number one. But we know for a fact that Hustle third round was edited when she battled Jazz way back then. The problem is they both got better. So I think it would be dope, but I see where Jazz is coming from when she feels like, yo, if I battle Hustle, I really won't be battling Hustle. Ain't no telling who I'll be battling. That's how she looks at it. I can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? We've seen DNA and Diz have a rematch. We've seen Arsenal and Shadi Horror have a rematch. So it's not like, okay, we've never seen rematches before. I just don't think we've ever seen a card full of rematches. And once that door gets open, it's open. Now, I'm not mad at certain rematches, but if it's not going to be as good as the first one, which obviously you can't tell ahead of time, but if the first one's a classic, you got to be careful. Arsenal and Shadi Hall was a classic. The second go-round did not match up to the first. At least view-wise, it definitely didn't. It was still a decent battle, but it was nothing like the first one. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, did it really have to happen? I mean, the battles got paid and whatnot. We still got a battle out of it. But like as far as the legacy and shit like that, it changes things. When you look back at somebody's legacy, like you're not really seeing a whole bunch of rematches. Now it's 1-1. Now you're looking for an excuse to have a third one. And somebody should be able to say, I beat you, and that's just that. At least that's what I was thinking this whole time. But now we're at a standstill where there's really not events like that even leagues even throwing events like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to figure this out, or we ain't really going to have that much to talk about. And that's really just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really wish these mid-tier names had took battle raps, not even, I don't want to say took it serious, but had did what they had to do, market themselves to become somewhat stars instead of just being battlers. Because they should be able to sell out tickets at this point. We shouldn't still be relying on Mook and Lux, the same people, the same names. Cars shouldn't have to be relying on that. That's the reason why ain't nobody going nowhere. Everybody's just jogging in place because the names are the ones that want the money. So ain't nobody really making money, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? I know they keep saying battle rap is dead. Obviously, it's not dead. People will continue to battle, but it's definitely going to drop a whole lot if these top names leave. I do feel like that. You know what I'm saying? It's already dropped a whole lot just from URL going on the app alone. So I don't know, man. I'm just noticing this. Another thing that's happening today, right? For those who don't know, oh yeah, subscribe to the Patreon, man. It's $5 a month. You get all the unedited Instagram lives, all AKA all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to miss out on that. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. They're definitely flying in right now. Go to Patreon, Angry Fan 007. Now look, so Danger Zone is coming out today. He's going to be on Restore Order. He said it's his birthday and it's his turn to tell his side of the story. Now, Danger Zone, this probably would have been smarter if you had came out in the midst of everything happening. I don't know why you waited till like a week later after everything's then died down and all that. Now you want to speak. But I'm kind of interested to hear the story, and I'm going to tell you why. When Mickey Fax made that blog and he was playing the WhatsApp message from Danger Zone, I didn't really get the vibe that Danger Zone was like, yeah, I wrote for Verb. Even though we know what's up already. We know what's up. You know what I'm saying? He sent the he said Verb bars hit him up. Verb hit him up. He said Verb bars, Verb paid him. So technically that's what happened. But I don't feel like that's what he was saying to Mickey. He didn't say, yeah, man, I wrote that nigga. I wrote bars for him. How hard would it have been to said that? I don't think he flat out came out and said that. So I'm interested to see how spicy he's going to talk when we Restore Order. Because I feel like if he get up there like, yeah, I was writing for Verb and da-da-da-da, and he starts like talking his talk, I don't know. I feel like, man, that message between you and Mickey, you were supposed to say all that then. You was. I don't know. Like I don't know. What's no intensity behind it? You were just saying it, I feel like. But you ain't say, yeah, I was his ghostwriter. I want to know if you feel like you were his ghostwriter or not. Like this is going to be interesting right here. Y'all tune in. I'm definitely going to be tuning to how he says this. Verb, I don't know what you going to do, bro. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't. Because this is going to be crazy. Because whatever Danger Zone getting ready to say, it ain't going to be a good look for you. That's for sure. Unless he get up there and he's like, nah, it's a misunderstanding or something like that. And that's not what he's about to do. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody even talk about Danger Zone. This is the most lit he might have been in his whole fucking career. Besides losing the goods and Big T. And body bagging Lotta Zay. He's a decent battler, though. He's decent. He's cool. But he ain't never been like his name out there. His name is attached to something crazy right now. Like, you got a lot of people looking at Verb sideways. Like, wait a minute, bro. You're not in my Mount Rushmore. None of that. Like, there are people who feel like that. So this is going to be a very, very interesting interview. God, I hope. Sway, please ask direct question on the last finish. This is a serious topic. This is a serious topic. Like, y'all press this nigga. Let him say everything. And you know, Verb's going to try to burn something down tomorrow. Y'all know that, right? Verb is going to try to burn something down tomorrow if Danger Zone go crazy, B. I already see it happening. But y'all definitely tune in. I will be going live today on YouTube. I told you we back, man. I miss you guys, bro. I'm out. Peace.